Yo, what is going on, buddy? Crypto Kid here, coming at you again with another video, guys. Very exciting video. Today, we're going over my top 5 coins that are most likely to see a small bull run, 50% plus in the coming weeks. So just putting it all out there, being transparent. These are not locks by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, these aren't even really my top 5 coins going into the next few weeks in terms of them being safe picks, safe bets. If you want to find safe bets, you can check out one of my other videos, potentially this one that's on the screen right now. But these are just kind of my moonshots, if you will. Not all of them. You're going to see, I'll basically tell you as I'm talking about each coin whether or not I think it's a safe bet or not. But yeah, so I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Make sure you're going over, hit subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let's get right into my picks. So I've been following the markets very, very closely, a couple hours a day for the past 2 years now. I'm pretty confident I know what goes into kind of the pump of a coin. And a couple factors I've noticed is if the coin's old, and by old I mean at least like a year to two old, a lot of the time it's pumping not based off its fundamentals. It's pumping just based off kind of the vibe of the markets, the coins around it, and like how low its market cap is. So for example, if we go over to Coinbase and you go down, the coins with the lower market caps tend to pump harder than the coins with the higher market caps. I think that's pretty obvious. And then of course the reason I bring you guys to Coinbase, I'm about to tell you why in a second. The most important reason a coin pumps is because it has access to the most amount of money, of course. So if it's on Coinbase and Binance, that's kind of always the winning formula because those are the two biggest exchanges. So a lot of coins you'll see, like DNT, which just pumped from, let's see, it was at like 0.5 cents, and then it got added to Coinbase. Boom, goes in this crazy run up, and then it's also on Binance. So pumps like we just saw this past week where it goes up 200% are possible only because it's on those two exchanges and because its market cap was super low. It was actually 30 million a couple days ago. So that's why a coin like DNT was able to pump. So we're basically looking for the next DNT coin that's basically coming up. And XLM, the coin doesn't have to have a super small market cap, but for a 200% pump in a couple of days, it definitely doesn't hurt to have a small market cap. So anyways, first coin is going to be actually Chainlink. So of course this one does have a pretty large market cap. If we want to go ahead and check it out right now, it's at $14.85 with a market cap of 5.9 billion. The only reason I bring Chainlink onto the list is because, well, one, first of all, it is the safe bet. So if you want to throw some money on Chainlink, you can be confident that you're not going to lose it all. You're probably not going to lose more than 10-20% worst case scenario on your investment at this buy-in at $14.85. And the chances of you gaining 50% on your investment, which at this point is just under like $750 or so, are extremely likely in my opinion, because we saw Bitcoin already crush its all-time high, not even close, yet Chainlink hasn't even gone back up to its all-time high, which was $20 at one point this year in mid-August on the 15th. So we're basically hopefully heading to that all-time high for Chainlink. We're probably going to end up passing it in the coming weeks, if not days. We just kind of need the mojo to come back into the crypto markets. You can see we're finally facing some bit of a downtrend here, but hopefully it's going to be just like this, where we end up bouncing back even stronger than before. So yeah, Chainlink, my first pick. You can check out my video yesterday where I talked about it. Absolutely love Chainlink right now. This is a screaming buy at this price, in my opinion. So the next coin is a bit of a gamble in my opinion, but it's one that there already is a lot of money into it, and that's going to be Tezos. Tezos is probably my favorite pick of this list just because we've seen how high its price can go. It went to $4.49 around the time of Chainlink. And this one actually is more correlated to Chainlink than a lot of people kind of realize. So hopefully if those two coins can pump together, that would be very nice for a lot of our portfolios. But the point is, Tezos is just not even close to its all-time high. Back in 2017, we went all the way up to, I believe it was $12. And then just this year, I just showed you, we were at $4.50. So the chances of Tezos seeing that 50% pump, in my opinion, based off the fact that it really didn't pump super hard in this past cycle, obviously it did pretty well, but it only went up like 50-60 cents compared to a lot of these coins that absolutely shot. So we're only up 3.75% on the month. I think there's a lot of gains to be made with Tezos coming up. I think we just kind of have to be patient with this coin. Good fundamentals, good project all around. So yeah. Anyways, next up we're going to be going over a little bit further down to Algorand. If you guys saw my portfolio video at the beginning of the year, this is one of those smart contract platforms, just like Tezos and Ethereum, and also Cosmos and ADA Cardano. If you didn't know that. But the point is, this is one of the 5 major players. Some people can argue that this was literally a top 3 player in that space. A lot of people will put it ahead of Tezos at this point in time. But Tezos' market cap is well over $1.5 billion, whereas Algorand is only at $520 million for its market cap. So it's pretty likely that this is going to be doing some catching up over the coming weeks, especially given that their team is super active right now, whereas Tezos has been kind of sluggish as of this past year. Of course, some of that might have to do with COVID and everything. But the point is, Algos is only getting better right now. A lot of people are getting behind the project, and the market cap has so much room to grow. It's probably going to inch closer to Cosmos and Tezos' market cap, which is probably going to be a 3x from here. So look for Algorand to be at least 50% in the coming weeks, maybe coming month or two. Because, I mean, we did have a good week regardless. We had basically 28.5%. So we're starting to inch away at the market cap, but now it's just a really solid buy-in at 43 cents for Algorand. You can also stake this one if you do use Coinbase. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go over here to this other chart. The next coin is going to be Bancor. So this is one of those. I'll show you guys on the tradable assets. If we come down, Bancor is all you got to go to the second page. Bancor is all the way down to, it's like one of the last, I'd say it's like 8th lowest coin on Coinbase, and its market cap is only $148.1 million. A lot of the reason, and this is one of the risky ones in my opinion, but the point is, we saw Bancor go all the way up to, I believe this is $1.92. Yeah, $1.92. For Bancor, someone just had to put in a massive buy order, it looks like. And we just kind of saw that potential from Bancor. I believe it's a relatively new coin. Yeah, we only have data going back to June 29th. But the point is, we've seen Bancor trading at well over $7, $8.47 at the max before this past year. And then we also saw it going up to $2.76 just in August. So Bancor is another one of these ones that didn't see a crazy big pump this past week. Obviously 20% is nothing to scoff at, but because the market cap is so low, there's great opportunity for this one to continue to pump. Hopefully we'll see another 50%, and we'll start to catch up to those yearly highs again. So Bancor is the 4th, and then the final coin on this list, we got to go all the way down. Second page. Keep it going. Oh god, guys, I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Got to keep it going back to the second page. My apologies. All the way down. Okay, here we are. NU new cipher built on the Ethereum blockchain. I was actually doing some research on NU this morning. So NU is an Ethereum token, can be staked to run a node on the new cipher network. It describes itself as a threshold cryptography network that provides data privacy and key management for decentralized applications and protocols. So for some reason, I just have a feeling that NU is going to be basically going to run similar to DNT, because this is a coin that, in my opinion, has better fundamentals than half the coins that have double or triple its market cap. I've actually, I believe people do tie Vitalik Buterin to this project. I might be pulling that out of nowhere, but I almost guarantee that I saw that tweet at some point. But regardless, new cipher with a market cap of $74 million, in the fact that there is some speculation that's going to be going on Binance, and regardless, it's already on Coinbase, which is one of the major exchanges, and the fact that it had such a poor performance this past month, down 25%, and it's a super new coin too. We only have data ranging back to October, so we've already seen this one go to 35 cents. Yes, you can argue that this is a risk, but this is also one that hasn't even seen its price discovery yet. So this is one that could go on, in my opinion, just go on a crazy run. $1 is completely not out of the question. This is one you kind of just want to buy up and just be patient and wait, because its time is coming. If it does end up getting listed on Binance, we are all going to be having a great day with our portfolios. So yeah, new cipher, my last coin on the list. This is one that I'm super confident in that is going to pump at some point in time. That's going to do it for this one, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment of what coins you think are going to pump in the coming weeks. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.